Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping. Thank you for coming. And for those that are new, I hope you enjoy my channel and make sure you go check out my hundreds of videos because I love to stamp and I have all kinds of ideas out there. And if you are not a newbie, thank you for coming back. I am so happy to get to see you guys again. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you around and I'm going to show you what I did last week to remind you, and for those that are new, then maybe you'll want to go and check it out. Hold on. Sorry about that being a little bit. Does that look straight? That looks kind of close, doesn't it? Let me back it up just a little bit. I'm going to make it a little bit higher. There we go. There. All right. So let me show you the card that we did last week because I had so much fun making it. This uses the Lazy Days stamps and dies, and it was so much fun to make. And I will be doing this card plus the two today in my class next week on Tuesday. So thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy this. And if you guys comment today on the live, then you get put into the drawing, and you may get one of the cards that we're doing today. All right, so let's get started. Of course, we're using new product because I'm so excited about using new product. We are going to be using Berry Burst, which really isn't new. It's come back. And I'm going to go ahead and use my bone folder and make sure that's a nice crisp edge. And of course, it would go like this. I am going the right way, correct? I want to make sure. And because some of you said this on the comments, you guys gave me a light bulb moment. I've been trying to find a name for my team, and thank you, Pat. And I saw you guys saying, and welcome to the Tedder Bears. Oh, that's my scrap. So I think that I would like to call my team the Tedder Bears. What do you guys think about that? All right, so let's get started. This one uses the beautiful balloons stamp set and dies. Hey, Dottie. So what I'm using today is the die for the balloon and this. I wanted to show you what it does. If you use it just like this, it does not cut one edge. So if you want it to be where you have, let me show you. This, you're going to have to trim along this to get the frill. All right. If you want it like this, you can weave like ribbon through there. I've seen somebody do that. I just wanted to show you the different ways of doing it. Hey, Gail. Ha! Thanks, Gail. I love it too. All right. So let me put this aside. And we're going to go ahead and stamp. So I want to make this kind of a take on the catalog card, but theirs was a slimline and I wanted to incorporate it into a regular size card. So I squished it all down, but it's so cute. I'm really excited about it. All right, so we're going to use the medium size balloon. There is one smaller, and of course we have the bigger one right here. So we're going to use that, and we're going to use two of the colors, and it's going to be lemon lime twist. I mean, look at how bright this is. And we have, no, not that one. We have the bubble bath. So let's go ahead and bring in my paper so that I can stamp off. And we're going to start with the lemon lime just because it's right here. Make sure I'm in the thing. I agree, Lola. That's a great idea. I mean, reason. But it also lets them know that they are, I mean, I like the idea of saying cubs, but then I thought you guys aren't cubs. You're grown women, right? All right. So I just am stamping it 4 times. I'm going to clean this off, and then we'll move on to the other color. And you guys know that I'm very excited about Bubble Bath because it's a true pink. And I hope, I'm kind of jumpy on mine, so I'm hoping that you guys are not. But my feed keeps jumping, so hopefully you're not. Because I don't want it to be where it's messed up, but I wouldn't know how to fix it even if even if I could. I'm one of those wives that husbands is very into doing computer work, but he doesn't know anything about what I do, so he can't really help me. All right, so isn't that cute already? Just like that. So we're going to bring in my scrap and the big balloon. So thanks for coming, you guys. And Haiti, I was telling my friend today how you said, I know her. I just thought that was so cute. All right, so I stamped my big balloon, and now I'm going to use the lemon lime twist again to do the what do you call this? Tassel. That sounds good. So we would die cut that. And of course, I've already done it. So we've got that. And we've got this. And I am going to put a glue dot, not a dot of glue, a glue dot onto the front of the tassel so I can put it onto the bottom of this. All right, and then we're going to add dimensionals to that. So if you have not gotten the new catalog and you would like to get it, I offer it to people. I will, like, you pay $10 for the catalog, and then I will give you a $10 coupon. So you still get the catalog for free, but that way, if you don't order, I am not out too much since I'll be mailing it. So that's a thought if you're interested. All right. So we're going to go ahead, and I am not taking off the dimensionals. I'm just laying it down because I have to do a stamp still. And it's so much easier to do it when it's before you put it on. So if you make a mistake, you guys know. All right, there we go. The Berry Burst. And this just says, let's get our celebration on. Doesn't that sound like fun? Oh, I got to be careful. Oh, I'm scared. Okay, hold on. I'm going to wipe off. I got it on the block, and I do not want to get that onto my card. That would be bad. All right, so we're going to move this back again. It's just best to be careful. All right. There we go. So now thanks, Gail. Oh, and for those that live nearby, I am doing my Christmas in July class the last Saturday in July at the Enrichment Center here in town on Grayland Street. And we'll be making 16 people Christmas cards. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on here. So be sure to, when you get the email about it, because I'll probably be sending it out tomorrow, that you register for it so that you are not, oh, I think I used the wrong piece of paper. Oh, well, we're going to just go with this because I don't want to get it. All right, so I did 2 of these. So first off, we're going to make it to where that they are on top of each other. So I am going to just run a piece of DS or tape on there, and I like them to be about half an inch, where the bottom one is a half an inch. All right, and then see, and I got a little bit of ink on there, but it's okay because we're going to cover that up. So I want my card, this is going to be on the inside. And then I want this to still show some of that pink in there. So I'm going to lay it down where I want it to go. And then I'm just going to run this here and close it. So now we have that, and you can ruffle these up if you want. It's kind of fun. You don't want to get crazy, but that's pretty easy for that, right? One thing that I did not do, and I will do real quick, it doesn't matter that I didn't do it for the top ones, but we will have to do a little bit of work to hide it because I forgot to put my tails on my balloons. So let's just, I'm just going to do little tails. What? There. Oh, forgot one. So I wasn't pushing down all the way like I did on my regular one because that would have made it. I'll show you. I made them longer. So that's how we're doing it. All right. So now we got this. I'll bring in my pad again because we are going to put streamers. I'm just trying to find it. Streamers on our card. So I'm going to do it upside down. So this way I don't make a mistake and get it on the block again. This is the best way to ensure that. And I'm going to stamp off because I don't want it this dark. And I am going to, oh, that's so pretty. I love new stamps. How about you guys? All right, let's, oh, this way. All right. So it is getting exciting because we're having a party. All right, and then I'm going to do happy birthday. Here we go. Quick card for birthdays. All right. And I covered up my mistake. So now I just have to put what I like to call doodads on because you got to, right? I like the ruffling too. I purposely made it to where they didn't line up because I wanted to have it be a little different. All right, here it is. So this is the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. It is brand new. And I wrote down the colors here. We have Pretty Peacock. No, this might be, yeah, Pretty Peacock, which, boy, that looks very green. Blueberry Bushel, Berry Burst, and Lemon Lime Twist. And since we are using these two, that's what I'm going to use. All right, lots of bling. So you know me. All right, I'm going to put the Berry Burst up here. And then, of course, we need a Lemon Lime Twist. So I'm going to put that down here. And then this card, other than doing my envelope, let's see, right here. Let's put this medium one. And I'm just going to use the bubble bath because I like it. And now it's ready to send out to one of you. All right. And I didn't make a mistake to where I have to fix it before I send it out. Woohoo! I get excited about the little things. All right. Now, I saw this set and I just started smiling right away because it just made me happy to see the stamp. So I thought, okay, what's going to happen when I buy it and I make stuff with it? So that's why I had to buy this one, and hopefully you like it as much as I do. I want you to remember on my blog, which is teddybearstamping.com, that all the PDFs, like if you sign up for my newsletter, you get the PDF in your mailbox the following week. I didn't send out last week, so I'm going to do 3 together because I only did 1 last week. So we'll be able to do 3. So this is Cajun Craze, which I used to never use. And I'm using copper clay, but this is a little bit of a darker tinge than and brighter than the copper clay. So I chose to use this, even though there's no Cajun Craze in there. So don't feel like you are pressured to stay with the one thing. It's good to use the colors that you use, but I am going to wipe this up because I know I'm going to lay something on top of it like I did last time. All right, so here, let me show you the stamp set. And you got to tell me, does this not make you smile just to look at it? So I saw this and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to pick out the 2 funniest characters, which is this guy that's in his, I'm assuming his skivvies, and this one that's yelling. So, or squawking, whatever. But those are the 2 that I wanted to use because they just made me laugh. And that's what this card is all about, is laughing. All right. So, cute little fence. I'm going to go ahead and stamp with Memento, the fence going. I don't want it to be too low, but I don't want it to be high. There we go. That's perfect. And then it's a rustic fence. It doesn't matter if they meet up, right? All right. So now, because I am using this and I want to put my one of my chickens behind the fence, you always stamp the front one first, and then you put a mask for what you want to be behind, and then this will make it look like he's behind the fence. It is a little bit fussy cutting, but once you have it, you can just keep reusing it. Oh, Dottie, you're in for a treat. All right, so we got all of them masked. We are going to put the one in his skivvies. I don't know what else they are. I don't think it's a bathing suit. Behind the fence. And so I want to make sure that I have his feet down here, but I want it to look like he's behind. I'm just telling you, it's just so cute. It's the little things that make me super happy. All right, I don't need to put that away yet. Now we're going to get the one that's squawking. And we're going to put him up here. And I think he looks like he could be flying. Otherwise, we're going to bring the grass that I'm going to do up to his feet, just in case you don't think so. All right, so we leave that on. I'm going to go ahead and color first, just his legs, because I'm going to go in there, and this way I can see if it's too dark. The rest is all behind. While I have this out, let's get his beak. And we'll get his beak. And then I won't have to get this out again. This is just too cute. All right. Now I'm going to bring in my garden green and my small mini brush and bring this back just so I don't get it on my table and then make everything dirty. See, it doesn't matter that I got it on his legs. You can't even tell. And I'm going to go above a little bit. I'm not going to get him because he's by the grass, but he is not, like the grass doesn't go up that high. All right. So we have that. So now I can take off the masks, and I always put them back into the case so I have them where I know I will be using them. Now, I don't know whether any of you still have from olden times the two-way glue pen. We don't sell it anymore, but I still have mine from a long time ago. That's what I put on the back after the sticky leaves from my tape. And then this way it stays sticky. All right. Well, where did I put the, oh, here it is. Got it. So I'm going to take my masks and put them right inside the stamp set again. Just got to be careful because I did like trim really close. All right. So we're going to color the fence first, and I'm going to do that in the crumb cake. And Pat does this totally different than I do, so I don't know how you guys do it, but I do my dark first because then I can really blend it out when I want to. She does her light first and then does dark and then comes back over it. So it's however you guys want to do it, but just stick with what what's comfortable with you, and I'm sure it will work. Blends are awesome. In the description here on the video is the link to go ahead and place an order. The link takes you to where you can get this set. It will be my host code plus this set. So if you don't like this set, don't worry about it. Just don't put it on your thing, but it will take you there so you can see. My husband used to want to raise chickens, but we heard it smells really bad. So not going to do that. Plus, I told him we can only do it for the eggs. I'm sorry, you cannot butcher them because if I name them, you can't butcher them. He didn't like that idea. And I knew my daughter would feel the same way. I was scarred as a child because my friend and I, well, she had bunnies, and we didn't know that my dad and her dad were going out to butcher them, and she went in to pet them, and they were back there butchering them. I mean, talk about stress or being scarred. She just started crying. It was very sad. All right, so we are putting red in on, because he's got to have red polka dots, right, on his underwear. And I'm going to make his tongue red. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. And then I'm going to go ahead and color this guy in with the copper clay. Yes, I know he goes with the skateboard, but that wouldn't go with my theme today. I am planning on having this be a funny card. And I know the skateboard could be funny, but he looks a little nutty and he looks a little nutty, so I was going with it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and color him in. And I'm using the copper clay. Okay, and then for his belly, I'm going to use the crumb cake, but I'm going to use the light. So he's two-toned. All right, we're going to move on to our one other guy, and I'm going to do him in gray because, as I've said multiple times to all of you, which my team couldn't remember, that gray is my favorite color, which I know it's not a color, but I love it. It just makes me happy, okay? All right. I tend to go for all of the earth tones, which I'm not sure why I do that. All right, so we got that. They just talk to me, I guess. All right, so I'm not going to do his whole neck. I'm going to do parts of him, and then we're going to just come in with the color lifter. And if you go over it, it kind of just smooths it out and does the blending for you. It's really kind of cool. And it makes it look softer. Okay, I have decided, well, not decided, because I have it on my picture and I forgot. We do red on this, and this will be his crown of glory. And got to go over his legs. There. Okay, before we do anything else, I'm going to come in with my blending brush and just do a little bit of blue in the sky so it doesn't look so dull. And I know this is distracting. Maybe I should turn it over. We'll do that. Maybe it won't be so distracting. And you don't have to worry about going on these guys because we're just going around. It's just the hint of sky. Because I think it looks better that way. And if you leave white, it kind of looks like it's cloudy. All right. Now, because I wanted this to be funny, I chose a sentiment from another stamp set because nothing would fit in this one but this one. And let me show you that stamp set. It's Wonderful Thoughts. And I like the It's Okay to Fall Apart, I'm Still Here for You, because they kind of both look like they're falling apart, don't you think? So I decided to go ahead and do that. And we'll do that in the memento. Now, the best thing about this stamp set is that it comes with dies that, thanks, Carol. Glad you get my sense of humor. It comes with dies that cuts around it. Now, I have in the past done the fussy cutting around this, so this is awesome that they've done this. So I'm going to go ahead, and yes, I've used it before. I'm going to put minis on here, mini dimensionals. And some of the minis I needed to cut in half so that it would go up here. And let's see if I got another one. Nope, I have to cut it. There we go. All right, before we want to put it on, let's see where we're going to put it. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than what I had before, but I think right about there works for me. And I am going to use a little bit of this ribbon because it's got the balmy blue and it just looks so pretty. I want it to go on either side, so we'll do it this way. There. All right. And because it's so thick, you can go over it with your Stampin' Seal Plus. Now, of course, gotta make sure none hangs over because that won't look pretty. And then just put this down and then take these off and he goes right on top. Now, because we still need bling, I'm going to first put it onto my Night of Navy, but so it makes it a little bit easier because I won't have to turn this over. We'll do this. Got to have bling. Well, there we go. Goodness. It doesn't like that spot. Okay, and then we are going to bring in the base. Looking to see where I put it. Well, I have one here, but that's not the right one. I know I had it because I showed you guys. It is crazy when you miss something. Okay, so I've got another one here. I just will have to cut it down a little bit. This is 4 1/4. We need it to be by 11. So spread out my arm so it's ready and go to 11. Oh, can't put it away yet. Got to do a 5 1/2. Score. Okay. I guess it wouldn't be one of my ones if I didn't lose or misplace something, right? So we have that. Let's put this on. All right, now for the bling. So this time I am going to be using it's right here, Ombre Matte Decorative Dots. And this is in this color, so I thought that would work perfect. And what I really like is that they have these really tiny ones. So I can use those. And you can choose, because they're ombre, whether you want a dark one or a light one. I'm going to do a dark. Now, the last time I did it on the other side, but that's because I kind of shifted everything over. So we're just going to go with what we got and make room. All right. Now, because I really want this to pop out, let's see, let's do this one. I'm going to say it's okay because you have to have an odd number. So I put the smallest one here on the O for okay. Isn't that cute? Thank you, Hindi. These are Color Street, and I did 2 together. So they look like this normally. I need to redo them because they're about ready. And this one was really bright. I didn't like it so much, the bright. So I decided to put this over because it's kind of see-through if you have another color underneath. All right. Sorry for those of you that weren't interested. So now we're just going to put my fence here because I want to have the inside be just as pretty. And out of that same set that with the wonderful words or wonderful thoughts, I'm doing the thinking of you. And I thought this would be perfect for somebody that might be feeling a little down and for you to give them something that will totally cheer them up. I don't know. It made me happy just looking at it in the catalog. So I'm assuming if you got it in the mail, you would be super pleased. Okay, and then we'll do the light. Thanks, Dottie. Now this one wasn't hard other than doing the masking, but it's pretty easy to do it. But it kind of gives you an idea of what to do. If you don't like something, go find a stamp set that will work with the sentiment that you want to put in. It might not be so crazy as like what mine was, but this worked. All right. So I only made 2 cards today. Whoop. And let's put this in here. I don't ever put bling on the inside unless it is totally flat because it will mess up your front. And that would not be good after all that work. Be like what I did a couple weeks ago when I dropped my ink pad on it on my stamped card. That was not fun. All right, so we got this one and we have this one. So Pat, if you want to go ahead and do the drawing and we will see who gets to win. And hopefully you guys will have a lot of fun getting it in the mail. Thanks, Joy. Thanks, Cindy. You guys are awesome. Hey, Nancy, didn't see you come in. Chicks are cute. Telling you. We're going to be doing this next week, so you girls can be all thrilled about it. You know what I forgot about? Coloring his shorts. They look kind of boring. We're going to put this nice, pretty pink on his unmentionables. There we go. All right. Yay. Dottie and Nancy. Woohoo, girls. So Nancy, you could pick up yours next week. So you'll have 2. So you can keep one and give one away. And thank you, Hindi. You're the sweetest. And Dottie, just let me know. You can text me or whatever to let me know. The balloon one, yes. Okay, I like it too. This is what sold me, is this. So let me show you the other one because I use different DSP. This one, I did have them line up. So Dottie, if you like the one that lines up more, let me know and I'll send you that one. But I hope you guys will come back and let me see if I did an envelope for this one. I'm pretty sure I did, but I might not have. Oh, because then they're going to laugh right as soon as they get it. And we're going to cheer up all the people that deliver your mail too. All right. Thanks, guys. And I will see you next week. I will be doing a taped video next week, one that I've recorded, but please watch it and make sure you hit subscribe. And we will be back. I'll be back next week. Pat will be too, but she's just going to watch. All right. Thank you.